Okay, students. So we were reading about the asexual reproduction in animals. Okay. So we have already read about the binary fission. Now let us pass on to the multiple fission. So in a multiple fission, a parent cell divides in a multiple number of times. ठीक है. Binary fission में एक बार डिवाइड होता है तो दो चीज बनता है. In multiple fission में है ना, there will be lots of daughter cells produced within the cell. It is the repeated division of the parent cell in a number of into a number of small individual. Binary fission में क्या हो जाएगा? It is divided. The cell is parent cell is divided into two parts. But in multiple fission, a parent cell get divided into lots of parts. Okay, lots of daughter cells. So for example, in case of Plasmodium, malarial parasite, the parent cell undergoes repeated division. And just see the diagram and how daughter cells are there. It is not only two, but lots of daughter cells are produced because of the multiple fission, not a single time fission for single time. So binary fission, multiple fission. Examples याद रखोगे, है ना? Example of multiple where we find multiple fission is the Plasmodium, malarial parasite. ठीक है? और malarial disease के बारे में तो जानते हो, it is very very dangerous disease. If a malarial case of malaria persists for more than 7 days, so many daughter cells will be produced, then even it will damage our brain also. So a brain hemorrhage will take place, the person may die. So dangerous disease. Next come to budding. So budding is another method of asexual reproduction in animals. देखो budding में क्या हो जाता है, small protuberance of the body, है ना, or a part of the body comes out. Okay, the formation of a new individual from small protuberance called the bud arising from the parent body. Parent body से थोड़ा सा हिस्सा निकलना शुरू हो जाएगा, just like a bird. Okay, so and that is why it is called budding. For example, budding takes place in organisms like hydra and yeast. Okay, so these are examples where we find the asexual mode of reproduction of budding, hydra and yeast. The offspring remains attached to the parent body during its growth. It separates at an appropriate time to live as an independent organism. शुरू में it will remain attached to the body, but as the time passes out, it will try to get detached out into a separate individual, producing a new hydra or a new yeast. So देखो diagram देखो, budding stage 1, and it is just formation of the bud taking place. Now it is trying to have its full growth. After full growth, it will try to detach. Okay, so it is bending, it is trying to separate out. And fourth stage देखो, completely detached with a new hydra. ठीक है? Similarly, in case of yeast, this is a single cell. So a small protuberance or bud is coming out. लेकिन protuberance निकलने के पहले क्या हो जाएगा? न्यूक्लियस पहले डिवाइड करो, है ना? न्यूक्लियस गेट्स डिवाइडेड इन टू पार्ट्स. देखो टू पार्ट्स अलग हो गया, उसके बाद द बड विल गेट डिटैच्ड. विदाउट न्यूक्लियस नो डिटैचमेंट. न्यूक्लियस पहले मार्क करोगे, ठीक है? नया सेल बनाने से पहले उसको न्यूक्लियस दिखाओगे, ट्रांसफर कराओ. So daughter cells will also have a nucleus and cytoplasm. Then they will grow. They will also produce bud. So chain system will take place. Okay. Now come to sexual reproduction. So asexual reproduction is the method of reproduction which involves only a single parent. Okay. But in case of sexual reproduction, it involves the two parents. One is male, other is female. Okay. And for that, gametes, yani the germs, reproductive germs are produced, which are called gametes. You can also consider as eggs, the male egg and female egg. Okay. So the male gametes are called the sperms, and the female gametes are called ova or ovum. Singular is ovum, plural is ova. Okay. तो आगे देखो. So the production of young ones by the formation and fusion of special cells called gamete, contributed generally by two parents, male and the female, is termed as the sexual reproduction. Okay. So what is the difference between asexual reproduction and sexual reproduction? Now asexual reproduction involves only a single parent. There is no formation of gametes and there is no fertilization or fusion. Okay. But in case of sexual reproduction, it involves two parents, one male, other female. It involves production of gametes or germ cells called the sperms and ovum. Then there is involvement of fusion or fertilization. Then only a new cell will be produced. Okay, giving birth to a new baby, single cell baby. So it is a biparental system. Unlike asexual reproduction, the young ones are not genetically identical to the parents. वे और एक difference मिल गया. Now in case of asexual reproduction, the characters of the characters of the baby is identical to the parent. But in case of sexual reproduction, the baby will have different characters. Okay, characters from the father and mother, or from their generations also may get transmitted or inherited. Okay, so we shall get not a single character, not characters of a single parent, but both the parents. Okay, in multicellular organisms, the needed special cells or gametes are produced by the reproductive organ. अब देखो सिंगल सेल में उतने सारे ऑर्गन्स नहीं है, सिंगल सेल ही है, तो उसका ऑर्गन्स और कहाँ है. But in case of multicellular organism, there we have got organ system, lots of organs working together. So there are, in case of reproductive system also, there are special organs for producing the reproductive cells or the special cells, sperms and gametes. The male gametes called the sperms are produced by male reproductive part, and the female gametes called as eggs or ova, singular is ovum, are produced by the female reproductive part. And what are the names of those reproductive parts? In male, those are called the testes, and in female it is called ovaries. So sperms are produced from testes, and ovum ova are produced from the ovaries. Okay, so these are the germ cells, reproductive cells, which are produced from these organs. In most cases, the two types of gametes are produced by two different individuals. देखो तो ये सेक्सुअल रिप्रोडक्शन में टू इंडिविजुअल चाहिए, वन इज मेल, अदर इज फादर, वन इज मदर, मेल एंड फीमेल. However, in some cases, like that of the earthworm, the same individual produces both the types of gamete. earthworm एक ऐसा स्पेशल स्पीशीज है जो कि दोनों टाइप gametes, sperms and ovum, are produced by the single parent. Okay, individual, both the gametes are produced by the same individual, and earthworm is the, and example is the earthworm. Earthworm is the hermaphrodite animal. So gametes are produced by however, in some cases, like that of the earthworm, the same individual produces both the types of gametes, and hence earthworm is called the hermaphrodite animal. So those animals which can produce both the type of gamete by a single individual, single parent, those animals are called hermaphrodite animals. ठीक है, ये asexual नहीं है, ये sexual है. क्यों ना, इसमें भी गैमेट्स बन रहा है, मेल एंड फीमेल गैमेट्स बन रहा है, एसेक्सुअल में गैमेट्स बनता ही नहीं है. ठीक है, इन केस ऑफ एसेक्सुअल रिप्रोडक्शन देयर इज नो फॉर्मेशन ऑफ गैमेट्स, नो फर्टिलाइजेशन, बट हियर देयर इज फॉर्मेशन ऑफ गैमेट. इन केस ऑफ hermaphrodite animals, formation of male and female gametes are there. Okay, so it is a sexual method, but it involves only one parent. It involves only one parent. So that type of organisms whose single parent can produce both the types of gametes are called hermaphrodite animals. Okay, so when the two types of gametes, that is sperms and ovum, unite, they form a single cell called they form a single cell called the fertilized egg or the zygote. So देखो fusion यानी fertilization between, यानी mixing between the sperm and ovum, it takes place, then a new baby is formed. Okay, so a new baby is formed because of the fertilization of the sperm and ovum. So that newborn baby, single cell baby, is called the zygote, and this process is known as fertilization. The zygote then develops into an offspring. फिर zygote बनेगा single cell, वो single cell फिर repeated cell division होगा, it will change into a multicellular organism, and at that time we called it a, but zygote changes into embryo. Embryo has got many cells, okay, millions of cells. Embryo stage में क्या निकलेगा ना, body parts निकलेगा zygote से. ठीक है, और when all the body parts will fully grown, then it will called a fetus. Fetus जब बन के तैयार हो जाएगा, then it will take birth as a newborn baby. ठीक है, so zygote, the process is known as fertilization. The zygote then develops into an offspring, यानी newborn baby. But formation of zygote से लेके क्या होगा, zygote changes into embryo changes into fetus, then fetus is the newborn baby. Okay, so let's finish it here.